The headlines read like a funeral for Manchester United's ambition. Spurs beat United to Mateus Fernandes. City smash record for Elliot Anderson. On social media, the panic is palpable. It feels like the same old story, doesn't it? Another summer, another set of top targets slipping through United's fingers while rivals flash the cash. But what if I told you that for the first time in a decade, losing these transfer battles is the clearest evidence that Manchester United is finally winning the war? For years, Old Trafford was the place where valuations went to die and wages went to skyrocket. It was the club that panicked. The club that paid £80 million for Antony because a manager was desperate, or blew the wage structure apart for Alexis Sanchez just to win a PR battle against City. Those days are over. Today at Ostara Sports TV, we've gone behind the scenes to research the red print. We are looking at why United walked away from Fernandes and Anderson, and why names like Felix Nmecha, Aurelien Tchouameni, Alex Scott, and Angelo Stiller are among the new focus of a disciplined, data-driven machine around United's midfield rebuild. Let's look at the cold, hard facts. Elliot Anderson was United's top target this summer, but he moved to Manchester City for a staggering £116 million, a record for a midfielder moving within the Premier League. To top it off, his wages are reportedly north of £300,000 a week when bonuses are included. United looked at those numbers and said no. Then came the Mateus Fernandes saga. United were convinced he wanted Old Trafford. They even matched the £85 million valuation. But Tottenham didn't just match it. They offered the full £85 million guaranteed, all up front, and a contract worth more than £275,000 a week. In the past, United would have gone crazy, matched the wages, and done whatever it took to save face. But the new leadership, the Ineos era under Omar Barada and Jason Wilcox, refused to be held to ransom. They remember the ripple effects of the Sanchez deal, where one overpaid player causes every other player in the squad to demand more, destroying the wage structure from the inside out. United set a limit based on the player's value to them, not the market's madness, and they stuck to it. But why did United stay patient for Brian Mbeumo last year, but walk away from Fernandes now? It comes down to one word: certainty. Mbeumo made it clear from day one. He wanted Manchester United.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be there. From the start, I wanted to join this club, this massive club, and now I'm here and I'm just really happy.
That gave United the leverage to negotiate a manageable payment structure over 4 installments. With Mateus Fernandes, that certainty never existed. He was open to United, but he didn't choose them over the money. The new United recruitment strategy is built on a simple rule. They only want players who are 100% committed to the project, not players waiting to see who will pay them the most. Now, before we dive into the 4 names United are targeting to replace these missed opportunities, we want to take a second to talk to you. We are Ostara Sports TV, and we've recently launched this channel because we believe fans deserve deep research. Our goal isn't just to be another YouTube channel. We are building a full-scale broadcasting network, and every sub, like, and comment helps us get closer to that dream. If you value this kind of deep dive storytelling, hit that subscribe button now and join the Ostara family. Now, let's talk about the plan B that might actually be a plan A. Missing out on one player is not the same as having no plan. United's recruitment staff, led by Jason Wilcox, now meet regularly to discuss specific player profiles, age brackets, and attainability. This brings us to the names currently on the table. 1. Aurelien Tchouameni. He offers elite-level experience, but United are being disciplined. They won't move unless they have proper confirmation from the player himself that he wants the move, let alone the concerns on the wage situation. 2. Alex Scott. Bournemouth are holding firm with a potential £75 million release clause. While United were willing to go to £85 million for Fernandes, they are weighing whether Scott's mobility and ball progression fit the long-term squad balance better without the obnoxious wage demands. 3. Felix Nmecha and Angelo Stiller. While these names represent a shift toward looking outside the Premier League tax, it follows the logic of the Edison deal, securing high-upside talent for half the price of domestic targets. This is the agile and flexible approach Omar Barada talked about, being ready for market opportunities that offer better value for the club's long-term health. The goal is no longer building a personal shopping list for a temporary manager. It's about building a squad that remains successful long after a coach leaves. So, is this recruitment a failure? If you judge it purely by famous targets, maybe. But look at the scorecard of the new era. Players like Nusayr Mazraoui, who played over 2,800 minutes and provided 117 tackles in his first season, or Senna Lamens, who was secured for just £18 million and kept 7 clean sheets. Then Cunha, Brian Mbeumo, Benjamin Sesko. These weren't panic buys. They were calculated moves to solve specific problems. The old United would have paid the £85 million for Fernandes, given him £300,000 a week, and then realized 3 years later they couldn't sell him. The new United is willing to suffer the short-term sting of a lost transfer race to ensure the long-term survival of the club. The clearest proof of better recruitment is not always getting your first target. It is losing one target without losing your head. The plan is finally making sense. The question is, as a United fan, are you patient enough to see it through? I'm Will Jacobs, and this is Ostara Sports TV. We'll see you in the next one.